Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, our honor, and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem HaKadosh. Yahweh being the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls God or Jehovah or Yahweh. Bahashem means in the name. Yahushua being the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ or Yeshua. And then HaKadosh is the Holy Spirit in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who I learned the truth of the Bible from. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, to you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom. May Yahweh Bashem Yahushai continue to bless you in your households. I'm the brother Yawam, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, it is edifying. Alright, and what I have queued up on the screen right here is the etymology definition of the word circumspect. Alright, turn my volume up.
Circumspect.
Alright, and it's from the Latin. Circum means about, around. Spectre means look. Okay, so pretty much it means look around. Alright. Late Middle English from Latin circumspectus from circumspect, look around. Okay, now let's go to Edom online. Circumspect, cautious, wary, literally looking about on all sides. Okay. Early 15th century from Latin circumspectus, deliberate, guarded, well considered, past particle of circumspire, look around, take heed, circum about, roundabout, spectre to look. All right. So with that being said, let's jump into these scriptures. Okay, this is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. All right, I'll just get it here. See that ye walk circumspectly, looking around, being on your watch, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Okay, and how do you redeem the time? By, looking at prophecies. Okay, we are to be on our watch in all things, which I'm going to go into throughout this lesson. But we need to be on our watch, okay? Because we're we're in the evil days. We're in the last days. And in Timothy, it says that these are perilous times. Perilous being evil. All right? And don't be unwise like people saying that, wondering why all this is happening. Okay? But we understand what the will of the Lord is. We know that these things must come to pass. Okay, like these famines, these proxy wars that's going on. The people getting more unruly, all these mass killings. Okay, all these things has been prophesied. All right, the economy crashing. All these things must come to pass so that the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua can happen, so the day of the Lord can come, so we can get about this captivity. All right. So from there, remember, redeeming the time, right? Keep that in mind. Let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. That's going into redeeming the time. How do you measure the times? Like I said, keeping up with prophecies and what's going on in the world. Okay? And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So all these things that's happening, that's Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai visiting this earth. Okay? Because he's getting ready to judge this place and jack it up. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and there is been uproars of the people all across the world, all right, on a grand scale, all right. You have all these different protests, riots, all that stuff has been going on. Verse 4, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Yes, right, because he declared the end from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest. That's right. The end days are manifest. And this was, we were the end days when Yahweh Shah HaMashiach got crucified. All right, so how much closer are we now 2,000 years later? All right, so let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 13, and verse 32. All right, so this is red letter, so these are the words of Yahweh Shah. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man. What day? The day of the Lord, Jacob's trouble. Okay? The hour of temptation. Don't nobody know when it's going to come. Okay? Knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son. So Yahweh Shah himself doesn't even know, but the Father. Okay, so that cuts that Trinity doctrine, saying that, the Father and Son are the same entity. Okay? They are two different entities. Okay? They're just on one accord. All right? But the Father but the Father, so Yahweh is the only one who knows. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. And what should we be praying for? For more wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding, for forgiveness, praying that we're part of the elect, praying that, we're able to make it through the destruction, through the hour of temptation, the spirit of endurance, okay? Because it's going to be real bad out here. And Yahweh Shah said, he that endures until the end, the same shall be saved. So that's one of the things we need to be praying for, okay? Praying for strength, that he give us the strength to push through, all right? For ye know not when the time is, verse 34, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. We represent to that porter those that are on our watch, okay? Because we've been set up to know and understand the prophecies and link them up with real-time events. And we're here to give warning to the people, whether they hear or forbear. Verse 35, watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning. All right, so we don't know what time of day he's going to come. So, we need to be constantly on our watch. We need to walk circumspectly. Least coming suddenly he find you sleeping, find you sleep back in the world. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. All right. So Yahweh Shah, he commanded us pretty much in the sense to be on our watch. All right. The book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 34. Take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life. Okay, so that's what he pretty much meant when he's talking about he don't want to find you sleeping. Okay, let's go into the blue letter, look up their words of fighting. All right. All right, here it is. According to the Greek, so fighting.
Strong's G 2897, Kraipale. Thayer's Lexicon, related entry, Kraipale.
All right, the giddiness and headache caused by drinking wine to excess, pretty much like a hangover. Let's look at the root. Okay. So Take heed to yourselves, lest at any times your hearts going into your minds be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of this life, so that day come upon you unawares. All right. So now saying it's not a sin to drink and whatever, but we need to be clear-headed. All right, that's what it means to be sober. All right, so you got to be clear-minded, so to speak, and constantly be on your toes, be on your watch. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things. That's another thing we need to be praying for, that we are accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So we need to be praying that we're worthy to, stand before Yahweh Shah. All right? Okay? Don't be asleep like everybody else, thinking that everything's going back, going to be good or whatever. All right? Because they about to hit y'all with that 2 Thessalonians, They say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. That's being played out before our eyes. So they're trying to make the people think that we're back in good case, that, things are going to go semi back to normal. But then I say give it after the summertime or whatever. Boom. It's going to be a new variant. More lockdowns, more draconian measures. Okay. It's going to be bad out here, man. And y'all people have no idea. Okay, but us that's in the know, we have an idea. We know it's getting close. Okay, that's why we spiritually and mentally preparing ourselves for what's to come down the pipe. So from there, let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. I'm going to start at the top. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, and that's right, because we're on our watch. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say, and I said 2 Thessalonians, I like to say 1 Thessalonians. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. And that's right, because Yahweh Shem Shah has enlightened us to this truth. He woke us up. And we're not asleep like the rest of the world. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Be clear-minded. Let's look up that word sober. Thessalonians 5.
Strong's G 3525. NAFO.
All right. To be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit, to be temperate, dispassionate, circumspect. Hey, it's all coming together, man. It's all coming together. So need to be circumspect. Need to be on your P's and Q's. Need to be on your watch. Okay? Because hey, one wrong move, man, that could be your ass. Okay? Excuse my French. So from there, you gotta watch and be sober, man. Be clear-minded, be on your toes. Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. All right? And part of preaching the word is giving the people warning. Okay? Because we can link it up with the scriptures. Okay? We can, back everything up, everything we say with the scriptures. Okay? And that's part of the doctrine. That's part of the ministry. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. And that's to the people that think they know it all or whatever, okay? They have no idea. They have no idea. Because the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. If it's not relating unto the scriptures or something that can do with your salvation, it doesn't matter. All right? And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned into fables. But watch thou in all things. Okay? I know the script, so it says somewhere in the scriptures, I want to say in the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, it says, be not ignorant in anything small or great. All right? So watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. That's right. Do the work of an evangelist, go out and preach the word, and make full proof of thy ministry, and be able to back it up, and always, have an answer for when you get asked a question. All right? Continuing on. Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 42. All right. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord do cometh. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known and what watch the thief will come, he would have watched and would have not suffered his house to be broken up. That's right. Okay, we don't know what hour the thief is going to come, but it's always best to be on your watch so you won't get caught with your pants down out here. Verse 44, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. He going to come when you least expect it. Whom then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord have made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find him so doing. Doing what? Watching. Okay? Being on his watch and doing what his Lord commanded him to do. Verily I say unto you that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and that's what a lot of people are saying in their minds, that the Lord is delaying his coming. Oh, he ain't gonna come. Y'all been saying this for a long time. They been saying this in my grandmother's time, my great-grandmother's time. He not coming. Okay, those people. Verse 49, it shall begin to smite his fellow servants and to eat and drink with the drunken. Okay, not being sober. Okay, so fighting. Verse 50, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder and point him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And that's right, because people weren't on their watch, and they're going to be getting destroyed for their negligence. All right. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. And I'm going to get this in the blue letter too. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right? It's talking about the spiritual demon Satan. It's also talking about Esau Edom, man. Okay? Because they're always watching us, trying to devour us. All right? And the spiritual demon Satan is seeking to devour and make people fall out the truth. All right, now let's grab this in the blue letter to get that definition on vigilant. Be vigilant.
Strong's G 1127. Gregareo.
And is to watch. Metaphor, give strict attention, to be cautious, active. Take heed lest through remissions and indolence some destruction, calamity so suddenly overtake one. Okay? So we got to be vigilant out here, man. We got to give strict attention to these scriptures, to prophecy, to the time, to the signs of the times, man. All right? We got to be vigilant. We got to be on our watch. All right. It's better to miss out on things in this life and be vigilant on this truth than to be taken in the cares of this life and get caught in that day with your pants down, man. All right. And I'm going to wrap up, and I'm going to close out with this. This is Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 12. A prudent man foreseeth the evil, and he hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Why the prudent man foreseeth the evil? Because he measured the time diligently. He was on his watch. He was sober. He was clear-minded. He was vigilant. He was circumspect. All right? That's why the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hiding himself. And how did he hide himself? By going to that secret place of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is these scriptures. All right? He tried to get his self right before the day of the Lord, so that he can be found worthy to stand before the Son of Man, Yahweh Shai. But the simple, they're worried about the cares of this life, and they are punished because they wasn't being prudent. All right? So brothers, sisters, be on your watch. All right? Measure the time diligently, and, keep up with prophecies and what's going on in the world. So I'm going to give all praises, all honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned the truth of the Bible from. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, to you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom now more so than ever. May Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua continue to bless you and your households. And with that, Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, and the Bible Ball. Shalom.